Work hard and figure out how to be useful, and don't try to imitate anybody else's success. Figure out how to do it for yourself with yourself. May the force be with you is charming, but it's not important. What's important is that you become the force for yourself and perhaps for other people. I realized early on that success was tied to not giving up. Most people in this business gave up and went on to other things. If you simply didn't give up, you would outlast the people who came in on the bus with you. We all have big changes in our lives that are more or less a second chance. You have to have a darkness for the dawn to come. You have to have experienced difficulties and challenges to fully appreciate and be grateful for success. I realized early on that success was tied to not giving up. There are a lot of different paths through the jungle, but the simplest thing you can do is make yourself useful. Be easy to work with, be a hard worker and help people get the job done. And do it with as much passion and quality as you can. Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid. Money is really only important if you don't have any. I wanted to live the life, a different life. I didn't want to go to the same place every day and see the same people and do the same job. I wanted interesting challenges. Wood burns faster when you have to cut and chop it yourself. The force is within you. Force yourself. You know you're getting old when all the names in your black book have M.D. after them. You keep on going until you get it as close to being right as the time and patience of others will allow. Some actors couldn't figure out how to withstand the constant rejection. They couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. To me, success is choice and opportunity. I do not go to the gym. I do not train. I am not that careful about what I eat. I cannot give you any advice about keeping fit. The best advice I can give is choose your parents wisely. If you're going to define me properly, you must think in terms of my failures as well as my successes. You may get real tired watching me, but I'm not going to quit. There's a real simple analogy. You have to perceive it from the ground up. You have to lay a firm foundation, then every step becomes part of a logical process. It's always nice to anticipate working in something that you know people will have an appetite for. When we protect the places where the processes of life can flourish, we strengthen not only the future of medicine, agriculture, and industry, but also the essential conditions for peace and prosperity. I am not the first man who wanted to make changes in his life at 60, and I won't be the last. It is just that others can do it with anonymity. All I would tell people is to hold on to what was individual about themselves, not to allow their ambition for success to cause them to try to imitate the success of others. You've got to find it on your own terms. I don't think I've mastered anything. I'm still wrestling with the same frustrations, the same issues, the same problems as I always did. That's what life is like. Really, what are the options? Levi's or Wranglers? And you just pick one. It's one of those life choices. My goal was just to work regularly. I didn't ever expect to be rich or famous. I wanted to be a working character actor. What's important is to be able to see yourself, I think, as having commonality with other people and not determine, because of your good luck, that everybody is less significant, less interesting, less important than you are. Our health relies entirely on the vitality of our fellow species on Earth. I don't mind doing interviews. I don't mind answering thoughtful questions. But I'm not thrilled about answering questions like, if you were being mugged, and you had a lightsaber in one pocket and a whip in the other, which would you use? The loss of anonymity is something that nobody can prepare you for. When it happened, I recognized that I'd lost one of the most valuable things in life. To this day, I'm not all that happy about it.